for the PS4. So I'd like to start off saying I'll be making my money to 25,000. I feel this gives me enough to get the garage plus maintenance for the vehicle as well. The truck, obviously, you want to have your gas. You want to have your. Earlier I had like 18. I think it was 18. Someone in there. Well, after I filled up the tank, I was down to like 16,000. So it does take a lot to fill up your tank. Keep that in mind. Do need to sleep. I purposely stopped if I can't because I was here. So that's why I'm here still. We're making our way back to Andrei. I've had a. There is a new challenge. And I don't know how long it's been in the game. There's a one here in Bikant. There's a trailer delivery here to Bikant. It's been tricky. Because it's the first one of its type that I've seen. You have to actually reverse the trailer in there. You can't go any way you want. You actually have to reverse the trailer into it. That is trickier. It's got an arrow on it, and the first time I got it, it's like it's telling me wrong way. That's how I found out. You actually have to reverse the trailer in. I was like, whoa, that's different. But now about this new game. There's a game called On the Road Truck Simulator. It's on the PC, I think, right now. It's been on there for a while. It's coming to the PS4 and Xbox One. That's gonna be a different one. It's gonna have some elements this does not have. For instance, it seems like there's only 2 truck models, but compared to what you got on here, but they're Scandia and MAN trucks, so they're different, ain't they? Yeah, road trucks. It's gonna be in Germany, and it's gonna have real cities. That's been confirmed as well. So you have Berlin. That's definitely one of them. That'd be different. That's actually even different than Bus Center, because Bus Center, most of know, it's even a fictionalized city, so that'd be different. You get a truck company. That's what I'm after, you know, that you actually have a truck company. So I gotta make my way to Andrei. So I stopped here because I was here. I was tired, I was needing to sleep. I was also having to run out, so it's a perfect place to stop. I'll give them credit. I won't stop on this game. They're adding stuff. They say that trailer delivery made me like, this is new, this is different. Even though it's only right now I only know it's short haul. I don't know where else you might face that one. Even though I've had a short haul, it's actually kind of longer because I'm getting a lot to Pine Creek. Pine Creek ain't that short a run, so I'm getting those a lot, and those take a while. But I'm trying to get where I get to Osterhaven. Once I get Osterhaven, the next thing I'll be saving up for, of course, will be Bikant's garage before I ever do Mary. I'd want that one because that's a lot closer than Osterhaven or Midham. But yeah, there's new stuff. But yeah, going down to a lot of elements, it does look very much like this, except it is, of course, it's the same engine, Unity. I think it's the Unity 18 engine. It seems like if it's like it is the PC, because I've been kind of looking at PC footage, trying to watch that. It seems like you'll be able to get out of your vehicle. That's what I'm hoping. I was thinking they were adding that to this, because that's the hidden places thing. I think that would be what that is about. So there's a lot of places it seems like you would be able to walk around at. So we got some damage. That Sally is having a great run, and all of a sudden I went off into a guardrail. Fucking idiot. Can't believe that. Shit gonna turn up here. Now I'm gonna try to back into the trailer. I try to get used to that, of course, backing out. But I think you just got third person too. I like the third person too, but I'm trying to get Earlier I did connect one trailer, and I wish I would have been broadcasting. I actually did reverse into a trailer, like, first time ever. I did it. It wasn't him, it was for Charlie. So we'll try to turn, or try to get it lined up beforehand. That's the spot where the trailers are. That's why you always see me try to get lined up first. I'm just skipping them because it's the same conversation. Oh, I can't even say the damn thing. That ain't gonna work. If you can't see the trailer, you ain't gonna be back up into it. Oh, it's no wonder. God, how many times I've had this statue? Jeez. What's Charlie? We'll give him the bolt once in a while. But all of a sudden, I didn't connect there. That's where we're going. We're going to Osterhaven. Yep. Keep in mind, I've only been in a few places, so. SS Part door acted up earlier, or point. So we gotta keep that in mind. It did not give me credit I was there. I had to cancel my job, and it really irritated me. So now, I gotta think, do I go XP now on my skills? Because it's up to 4,000 now on the two I'm working on. So I'm wondering, do I do that? I don't like this, my first trip past this one light. This light I know has had issues in the past. A lot of issues. The only issue I'm seeing right now, traffic-wise, is the convoys of cars. There's sometimes I could go, I don't see a damn car, then all of a sudden you see like a real solid row of cars out here, which is really irritating. I also get irritated when I get a car at me. Please turn, please turn, please turn. Because I know I'm going to be going 20ish instead of closer to 30. Gotta think it's about, I think it's like 23, 24 miles per hour you're going, which seems, it's really, 20, even 30 to me sounds slow. I don't know, especially when you get it right before this hill. And the worst is there's a hill. I don't know, I did not notice this before. I don't know if they made these engines more accurate. They just don't have the pull. You know, like going uphill after if you didn't get to run at it. But I don't know how many else have noticed this, but there's things like when you get a hill, you got like a really long time where you can start picking up the speed afterwards, which is kind of accurate, really, because you know, for those that play SnowRunner, you know how accurate that is. Last thing you want to do is lose that momentum going, especially those in Alaska. Of course, I watch a lot of ice roads and truckers, so I know about that. Text about that. And a huge shout out to the trucking community. But yeah, it looks like a great game. Contacts. You won't have these guys. In fact, you have there'll be a thing called logistics. It's on a menu like this. That's where you would pick up your oh crap. This one out of my cruise control. Hope they have that. In case I'm out of trouble. But it also makes it where I can drive when my hands bother me. You know, it's just cruise control and I don't have to hold down R2. Especially, you know, racing games, whatever, and you have to constantly go in and out of the damn shit stuff. Sorry. Just didn't work. Hopefully we have a good... Funny, I have not hit anything though. I have not hit a single car today. It's been... Everything I've hit has been... Well, maybe. So I just go get smart and back into that one garage. One yard that was giving me where you have to reverse. There's actually a spot you could turn and then back reverse in, but it's tricky when you haven't not the best at reversing. I'm seeing those. They mentioned they would add these at one point, and I think I've seen the Maniac drivers that dart out right in front of you. Had a few do that to me. I don't mind that. That's realistic. We know these drivers. Don't never draw myself, but I've seen them. Just like, you know what, the only thing missing the bicyclist that would do it to you. To try to sue you for being a trucker. They hit them. Cause they darted right out in front of me. There was a jury trial. I was supposed to, I got called to sit on. I couldn't do it. Cause I just don't know if I could be fair to the bicyclists. Cause sadly I know so many bicyclists that do that. But also I got a huge respect for the trucking community. You know, they've helped my family out a lot when we were traveling. I got to know a lot of them. That's when I was younger and everything. So we would find them, you know, go to truck stops, we'd read also. Occasionally we got them, you know, like my dad said, in the fog. In the fog, you'd always like to find a truck because it made it easier. You could see them easier. Hopefully these lights are fixed. If I know what's going, which give me worries sometimes. I think about the turn signal, like an shit. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in the game. You will have to go to the spot, it looks like. I don't know if there is a where you pick up the missions at. But the only downside is when you start out, this could determine what city you want to start in with your company. It will be on the road is that you're out of fuel. Basically, you only got enough fuel to make it to the fuel stop. Which sadly, just like you could mark. One guy was having trouble with that I was watching because it's on a computer. Hoping they give someone maybe a sense of build it, not preview it beforehand, you know, early release. I don't know though, because they've had some computer on those. Seems to have had a lot of issues with that game, so we're more familiar with those who's played this issues. A lot of their issues have to do. I don't know, it may be wheel stuff, so I don't have a wheel, so it won't affect me. The only thing I did not notice, I just don't know those guys don't use them, is that inner mirror there, the hood mirror to the right, which is one of those things I enjoy you having. But yeah, you will be able to hire drivers. Now the only thing doesn't sound like it's multiplayer, and crap, I don't got cruise control on, or I'd be able to fix it. It's raining. It's hard. No, that's something it's hard to do when you're. I don't notice it as much in the day. The rain. I can't even tell it's raining on my windscreen. It will have dynamic weather as well. It's a lot like this. It does remind me a lot of this. Because again, you'll have the real vehicles. Even you'll have, looks seems like box trucks as well. So yeah, in fact, I'd probably start off if we're given that option. I'd better start off in the box truck myself. You know, yeah, get you acclimated with the controls without having to worry about the trailer at first. That's one of those little details that this they have added variety to this one as well. Of course, we're getting these spatial trailers. I've not seen. I don't think I've had it yet for Charlie. I've had it for him. For Andrei, I've got to know the statue a lot. In fact, I get this 9 out of 10 times. Seems like kind of getting sick of the statue, but the only thing they have not, of course, added to this, I think we really would love to see is new mission. Obviously, I'm having to redo it because I have a new system, so it's. I can almost go, maybe have to settle for this night, guys. I want to be here all day. I had to settle for one earlier, too. It was just the way it was. I did get it on the perfect yard, though. The yard I was having so much trouble with one time. That one that goes downhill, the slope. I'll go regret if I don't get night, you know. It's night. But I did settle and I skipped out. Same crap. So I could go over here and rest. Which I guess, this is weird. I did one bloody mission that I already got. I think I'll go to survive, or wasn't what we keep having to Restaurant, so we're at 20,000. We're at enough now, but I kind of like to have more. That way I have enough for, because I will need fuel instead of repairs and stuff, and I don't want to have to be, you know, hey, oh, we forgot to do something else. There's some noise. We don't. You do. Yeah, I forgot to turn on the wipers. Nighttime would be more visible than this. It will be nice to actually drive a Scandia Rook, because I don't have a computer. I've never played Euro Truck or anything, so I'm not familiar with it. I don't think. I'm curious more which, maybe some people know which ones are the Scandias, which ones are the Nans. Of course, there's not a lot of variation on the trucks, so I'm saying like maybe possibly could add those. I don't even know if you have to go to find the dealerships or anything like that. But it could lead for the next gen would be, I would think next gen on them, the bigger ones. Now keep in mind, this is the one thing I'm talked about, the map. 6,500 kilometers of map. So there's that. The downside is the company. Let's get to the company. Autobahn Police Simulator, which I meant to download, is their publisher or developer. That's who's over it. Same guys that brought you Fern Bus and Tourist Bus. But Autobahn was not the best game, was it? No, it was not. So it's one of the only police simulators as well. Oh, let's save real fast, guys. Kind of got sluggish there. I want to get sluggish. I know to save. That's just one of those things. I'm going to keep that at 24-ish. So I don't want to apply for. No, I'm almost at the light, but I don't want to come up on a light and get in trouble. But the countryside and all look beautiful from what I've seen on a computer. Now I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what the trailer is, the computer build for it. You could find on YouTube on the road trailer, or if it's PC. It looks beautiful. They showed actually some pigs being loaded into variation right there, huh? Pigs. Yeah, it's on the loads and all. You could pick up different loads. You get a choice. Berlin would probably give you a lot. I don't know if I'll start in Berlin. That's like, I don't think I'd start with a Scandia. Given the option. Why? Use them. I've used them. I figured a lot of people will be using those. I mean, I haven't used them, but I figured that's what I meant to say. I think that's where a lot of stuff will start out at. People will start off, I like to be different. Have a reason to look forward to it being in Germany. It's a country I've never been able to get to, but I have origins there. My grandfather on my mother's side, he was from Germany, so it'd be one of those countries I would love to be able to visit on life, obviously. I know he left around when Hitler was coming to power. Just trying to get out of there. I could stop here, but that's another lengthy drive too. Yeah, it's also, if I go to Survive, I have the option. I think I'll go to do a Charlie, because I've been doing a lot of Andrei today. Because it seems like sometimes Andrei give me Pine Creek, and I don't know. Oh crap! Starting to go over. I remember it's Verde now. Gotta think about it. I knew if I went and got the garage now it'd be short. I want to get about 25, I think. That gives me for maintenance, truck maintenance. Yeah, it sounds like I think you start like 100 and some thousand on that too. Which I just think it's weird. Now maybe it's just me, but is it common to have a headquarters, a trucking company headquarters garage, whatnot, not have fuel added. To me, it just like it's kind of weird that we had to go find fuel. And now I'm also debating what I'm getting on the first. I know I've been debating on that for a while. I don't know. I may get squadrons, guys. I haven't decided. I'd probably be into that, but Mafia really calls out to me too. I think I'll go look at file size. That might help me determine it. Guess I know squadrons won't have a lot to it at this launch. I kind of like to get it because it is the launch. That make me fresh. I'm hoping to bring more of these too. Of course, as we find out more and more on the road, I'll bring them. So Game Tech's supposed to be. He said he's going to start doing videos. I'm hoping he does. Because I'm curious. So of course, he turned on this community. I know that turned on this game. I get what he just talking about it. There's no new missions because they've been having to fix a lot of AI issues. Keep in mind though, again, there was a new developer. Wasn't an original developer. That's led to, I think, a lot of that. Too, I think they tried to add too much at once when they did add something. Now there's another major update coming, or another patch coming soon. By the way, if you play Bus Simulator, as well, I still get in that habit. See, on Bus Simulator, I keep wanting to hit left and right on the pad. There's opposite one there, L1 or R1, to put my turn signals on. I know it's those little things probably don't matter. I don't know. I think the AI may respond. See here, this is like a spot you could get out and go, because that's gonna be the big issue on that. You'll be able to get out of your truck. In fact, you gotta get out of your truck. Why? You gotta sign for your mission. You gotta sign for your cargo. To get your cargo, you gotta sign to drop it off. You got to get out to fill up your truck. Those little details is cool. But the fact that even American and Euro don't have that, so it's one of those things. I thought they were adding into this. And still have a belief they may, because it's that little thing with the hidden areas. There's a lot of areas, seems like you could walk over to, if you could get over to them. So we'll go to get a mission for Charlie. I know we're right here. I kind of want to do a see. Even though I think he's paying more right now, Andrei, because I'm getting some longer hauls. I don't really want to set the cruise control until I pass to get onto the road to Charlie's because it's not that far. I did the two things bad there. Did I not? I don't see no headlights behind me, so I guess there won't be no one coming out of here. That's something I hope is different on that game. That we will have to think about that. Fuel stuff. Fuel places look different too. It looks like you have multiple areas you have to pull into, but you will have to back your trailer in. It's loading docks on that one that I see mostly. I'm curious that there's other types too, but I haven't seen no one else. So I'm hoping to watch a guide later to see his footage, because that's a guy I know is pretty. I like his videos. Other videos. I like his GTA stuff. Oh, damn! I want to get that fluctuating cruise control. Goes above the speed limit. It don't sound like there's cops or something on it though, but there ain't no we got this crap. Still, I'll fix that. I hate it when it hits me on a hill though, worse. But the problem is it also knocks my cruise control out when that happens. Now I'm back where I was at, where I don't like what's going above. Because next month, well not next month, but November. I know I got one game I'm buying that's supposed to be out later this month. That's the one thing. It's supposed to be in 2020, but it hasn't gave a confirmation when that is. But Cobra Kai I know it's coming out later this in October. That game I'm definitely getting. Huge fan of the series, of course. Really makes you look at it differently though. The original kind of do see times how how some people may consider Daniel that aggressor. How did he figure? Just think about it. He kind of started the fight. If you watch the first one, watch that beach scene. He kind of pushed it a little too much there. Remember, he took the first swing. When you look at it that way, maybe not the best. I like to have them all open up before I do all the one. This is the guy I was able to back into. His is so nice. I think it was a night one too, which was interesting. All I did was just got a nice trailer, the caviar trailer today. Let's see, I kind of lined it up over here as well. Let's see how. Let's see. Oh, it might not be night, guys. I think I'm way off. Maybe not. Oh, I think I'm way off. I think wow, wasn't that far off. I don't think that. Oh, I wasn't that far off then. That's pretty good. Sure, I was able to do it too. Boy, back to backhand? No, back to Osterhaven. Oh boy. Had to think about fuel. See you, Charlie. Of course, and to me, maybe it's me. I admit I haven't played some Zero once. I played one, but I just don't remember where it was back in quite a few years ago. It was on computer when I had one. Someone that I didn't have one. It was a little demo-ish type thing. It was pretty fun. I admit I liked it. Now there is something I've seen listed. It says something about a card or something. When you start off, when you start working, you gotta put that into your. I don't know where you put it, but you post and insert that. That's something that keeps some your. So it sounds like there will be a rest feature as well. You have to take breaks on there. You're forced to. As you know, on here, you're forced to too. So you will fall asleep and you will fail if you try. But curious what the only thing I didn't like is it seemed like the one guy showed he stopped. It was like in the middle of the road. And when he rested, he just like stopped right there in the road. I would think you would need a fuel rest stop. That to me is because I don't know, because there's no shoulder like there. You couldn't pull over there. I don't know how that is over here, but I don't know how it is here. I'm also curious if it's in Germany would Autobahn be on there. I have to think it would be. But it is more simulation based. These guys I think were kind of in between where they wanted to be arcade or simulation. I've been trying to do more RP-ish elements. You may notice that this called Outlaw Logistics. This would be the name of my trucking company, by the way. Outlaw Logistics. I hope it's like this hill right here is new. It's not new, it's just the fact that your truck now represents it. You seem like you don't get the power off that turn, and you really makes you think you're going to knock at this hill when you're coming from Osterhaven. It's really awkward, but it's, I guess, pretty accurate. That's basically, if you don't get your speed before a hill, what's going to happen? Yeah, you're not going to make that. I remember a hill oh god, if it was coming back from Arizona, we coming off the like desert floor or something. And all I know is our car started filling with smoke because we didn't get the right run. I did this what had happened because we didn't have enough speed build up before we hit that incline. Yeah. Or something. Now I know if you got a trailer like this or truck with a trailer, you could actually start getting where you are, go your engine stalls. And you ain't gonna make it up. And it's just on sometimes on ice road they have to back up. Now luckily on there ain't much traffic, no what do you do there is. You just ain't get the speed build up. I already know I'm going to drop out of cruise control, so just go with this. I'd say it's about 23 to 24 if you look at my speedometer down there. That's something I hope they have on this side now. Haven't seen that because it's these dials, let's face it. It's like this at night, you can't see the dials at all. You see the dials, you just can't see the needle on them. At least where I'm saying from, I can't see the needles. It sounds like with their wheels, there's some dead zone issues. That's been the issue people have had with that I've watched. One guy mentioned his accelerator was in that situation, so it kept making it harder, especially when you kept this stuff. The only thing I've seen weird though, one of them left their truck running when one got out to go in the office. I don't know about. Now you're paying for your own fuel. Because the mission one of them got was like 54 euros. I don't know what that's you get a lot of loads. That don't sound like it'd even be enough to fill your truck up. I don't know. To me, it don't sound like enough. I don't know what I'm paying on here. Paying a couple thousand. It seems like on my fuel. Maybe wrong. I don't know. I may need to fix my truck. I'm hoping I don't before. I'm gonna have to fix it before I go over there, probably. But I'm hoping I'll fix it before. It depends. I may have to. If I get another pine tree run, I probably would. Shit, we're running. Oh, I've already got it. Damn, that hurt. That's something I do not notice because I seem to run a red light constantly running red lights. I can't do that. It takes all my immersion into the game, right? Right now I'm kind of breaking the speed limit. No, kind of I am breaking. Was breaking the speed limit. Yeah, it's easy to do when you don't have cops, whatever. You don't have cops, you don't have no repercussions. It's because you know where the cameras are. You know you're not getting busted. There ain't no cameras down for here. That's a little too damn slow. To me, this does seem slow. Cause most places I've been, I know most places it's like 40, I think 40 something, or about 55 usually for speedway. Speedways. Yeah, that's what a freeway does seem like. Yeah, freeway driving is like 40, 55 for trucks. Most places, especially with a trailer. Those next, I haven't seen that. They pointed out on a road thing when I watched, but I haven't seen the sign in GTA. It mentioned 55, but it's for trucks. There's one sign that was really off. Seemed like, okay, let's get all that views. We got the well, yeah, you got third person view. It makes sense it did. Somewhere it tells you what speed you're on. Hello. Or I'd be in third person though, like I'm doing right now. When I first start now, maybe. I admit I ain't not the best. Just parking. I'm getting there, but still, I did better this time than last time. I think we could go again. Fast words. I don't know, maybe I should pull off and buy camp. The bumper. Eventually I'm going to know where all these are because I'm going to have every truck. Some of the stuff I know is not for this truck. Don't know what to do about here. I think we're... I don't know where to go right. We're going to go back down. I think I'll go right. It's just a straighter shot. Back to the road. 6,500. I probably gonna be using that setting up a lot. Yeah, as much as you can. Cause you don't seem like you mark everything. Fuel stop would seem interesting. I could not mark the fuel stop. To me, that seems like it would be a crucial thing to have to mark. See, I could over here. I could do this. So I know where I'm going. Even Pine Creek, I could do. If I'm coming from this side, at least the one way to bike Pine Creek. So we're at. We made anything? Jesus Louise, I want to do this, but man, seems like I go almost to need a freaking Eona to pay for freaking some of my fuel, man. Why do I seem like I lost speed there? Probably will sleep in by camp because I'm going to get to fuel. I don't want to have to fix the trucks. That's going to cost me more money right now. That's going to cost me. It's like I want to make enough hours. I don't care if I go over one, some more over one. That should be a grace period. But leeway there. 21 mile after. Don't know why it keeps. I don't think I have not had any luck with it not doing it. That's not had no luck. Let's not do it again, huh? For lost 250. That's what cost me. They're not 250. Forgot about that. Get a drink real fast. The lights don't seem very long either. It might be GTA lights. But they don't do like this either. This one goes from red to green if I remember right. They go like bus somewhere, you know, to red to yellow to green. Which how that ain't like that. This more American light there. And it's common in Germany because I know bus simulators same way, I think. Remember if that's the one that has that. I don't know if holy moly, I think I forgot what I'm doing. I'll show you the yard as we pass it, as you have to back into. I'm hoping to get a load there while I'm broadcasting to show this yard, because this is the unique yard. The one I'm about to show you without a load. When we have a load, it'd be better, so I can show you what we have to do out of it. I'll go with Stony Stock because it's right there by each other. Might as well. It's not this yard, it's the right. It's the one straight ahead. Now what's sad about it, used to be it was a straight shot from the road. You could just pull on in there and you don't have to worry. Now when you pull out, I'll even do that for you in case we don't get a load. You have to do what I'm about to do. So you get it's right up for there. You'll get an arrow if you drive forward there without doing what I'm doing. This, you'll get that wrong way message. So that's how you have to pull into this one. And then you have to use your reverse. It's good practice. I'll give you that. It is good practice for that one mission of Mary's where you'll want to back to reverse your truck up the road. Because you get that, you have to turn around and there's no turnaround spot and you'll lose so much time if you try. It's just better backing in ahead of time. Gotta be careful, I don't want to buy this garage accidentally all of a sudden. signal on the signal on my controller. I don't indicate it when I do it. I decided to play this because I wanted to discuss that game because it really looks cool. I really like the looks of it. And it could be, for us fans of this, it could be the blessing. Right now, there's a reason there may be a little laxative about, getting stuff fixed up. Let's face what it is. They ain't got no competition. Console-wise, they have no competition. For the PlayStation, Xbox, there's no competition for it. Because I watch the Disco Time every weekend. To me, it's like when it comes to Truck Driver, I hear them talk about it already and don't confuse enthusiasm. When it gets to Truck Driver, it's starting to seem like it's a joke to them. I don't like that. Honestly, it's like it's sad. I've been very supportive of the game. I love this game, but with competition, that could change. I hope not, because I really do like the game. I like that story element, like the rivalry, especially the rivalry one. Iona and Andrei's stuff. That hit. And you got enough here. There's other stuff too, like the stuff with Mary's father and stuff. You get backstory right there. It's nice. Makes you wonder what else is going on there. Almost like a prequel. I wish there was that type of game though, where you start off with an older. You don't start off with the newer truck, but you have an older, truck. But good luck on that. It's more scary. There was a reason they said they didn't want, and I know what the reason was why they did not want to do that to this game. Why they didn't add real trucks was the fact there wanted to be no customization features. Because a lot of the customizations, which, let's just do out in exterior, yeah, but there ain't no customers. There ain't even no interior, man. Is there customization? For instance, SnowRunner, they had those stickers and they had the bobbleheads now, which is pretty cool. Because you see a lot of truckers, they'll probably place like a bobblehead on their dashboard. Tiki girls, I know, were always huge. I remember. The hula girls, Tiki, something like that. And you're trial this. This is just whatever. I hope there's variety on trailers. That's one thing I'll give these guys credit. They've got that. I know some people may not know that because they don't play this, or they want to know that, or don't play it anymore. Keep thinking I'm going to hit no offense. Oh, we got a trailer this time. Looks like concrete or metal. We're going to back count. Which yard? We're getting it. We're getting a yard. I cannot be more happy right now. This is the yard I really wanted to show you guys. This is the one. We'll go get it. We're actually getting during the broadcast. I'm so happy. I may have to break down and go fix the truck up. Is it rain? So there's moisture on this left window. I can't tell on the front, but hold okay. Yes, it is. I have to do that there, for sure. So let's get that car. Okay, let's go. I don't know. It seems like I'm having to sleep more often on here now. We barely left to sleep, and already lost with someone down there. Quite a few green bars off that down there. Seems we're sleeping more. Maybe it's just me, but I'm gonna call it. Of course, I ain't got that. What is this? You know, I think Mary unlocks the coffee one. Just need some noodles. Here, take these. Boing. But I'm glad they do have a way where you will be, you couldn't push the issue. Some game you may try, I don't know. I wonder if there's no cops on 884 and enforce the truck stops. Without my power. Kinda like my damn plane on GTA, man. I don't care that damn thing was on fire, man. I was right over the drop. I mean, for both props. I had attack shovels and I have no one helping me. I was right over the drop. I could have dropped the cargo. I was right. At least the props were out before I hit it, but I could have still dropped it because I flew right over it. Gliding, it was gliding at that point. I could have dropped the damn cargo. But they let you. They determined the plane was dead, so whatever. You don't know me. I'll go down with it. I was purposely staying in the thing too because like, okay, I'm still delivering this cargo, damn. Sad it wasn't even players. The damn tax shoppers, because I have no backup. Countermeasures won't do much against them. Seems like stuff on there's doing more damage now to me though. Maybe it's the speed. Noticing it was like they're really doing a lot of damage to you now. This is how much armor you lose when P1 shoots you. It's like you bar it out, if it's a little pistol, it hits you in the neat arm. It's like you lose all your armor now, no matter what armor you got on. It just seems weird. Just like, hey, someone cut me a break. No, you only cut me a break. What was it? Because you want. So we're definitely getting into this mode now. So we got back around. So only yard of encounter like this too. So keep this in mind. Don't try to go right up here to do it because you'll never, guys will go pull up behind you. And you'll never get in anyway. Unless you try to go in the opposite lane, then you got that. So keep that in mind. You see that arrow? I didn't even know what that was about the first time. Oh crap, I did this better last time. Forward. You can pull forward and do it too. And I warn you now though, it's a lot trickier that way. Let's try to keep it going straight. And I got that damn pole. But if you come in without doing this, it won't even register. It'll be red the whole time. This won't pop up what's popping up now at all. Okay, we're getting where I'm feeling more comfortable. So we may do one more for Andrei. Then go mid-ham. Let's see how much repairs it will cost me. I know I see where to go mid-ham when I gotta go gain a new garage. But I just want to make sure I have enough without putting myself in danger of being under value. You know, where I won't have enough for maintenance. I've been there, done that, made that mistake before. Wish I hadn't. Because you don't want to be in the red. Trust me, I've been there, done that. Don't want to make that mistake again. It's so hard to get out of the red once you're down in there. That's what could happen if you're down too low. I've done it. Trust me, I've done it. Garages first came out, I made that mistake. The newer garages. I don't know, to me, I think they're a little underpriced. To me, I think they should have been a little more expensive. Well, they could have done like some would do, like based on the number you have. Like the first garage would be 20, or one would be 20, one would be maybe more. It's just me, maybe. Thought there didn't need no upkeep for them. That's what still is interesting. You got upkeep. Now that's the thing you have to keep in mind. You'll have more than one truck. Because your driver's like, you have to keep that in mind. You have to manage all that. That's the thing about companies, right? That's where the fun factor comes in, don't this when you're playing. Hopefully, again, hopefully there'll be a logo that fits the Outlaw. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can trade logos, for instance. Again, a lot of this is based on computers, so there could be stuff that won't be on the console version. Hopefully, even if they don't did half the road though, 6500, if I didn't have, even if it was only half of that, that would still be more than what we got on here. So the downside here, the map is just, I'm hoping, keep hoping they'll do a map expansion at some point. I think we all are. Now here's the thing, if I get Pine Creek, I may go to Osterhaven to fix, because I'll be over there anyway. And keep in mind these cargo hauls, this is how you unlock the stuff, the extras. I know it's cosmetic, but stuff, but I like those little details. For instance, there's one that's got stacks from like per truck, certain trucks. The smokestacks was for me. I like that little detail. I like the flap cap, but I don't think it's on here. It's on, but it's this way more for me. I wish there was. Hopefully this is different too. That horn. And the music. That's the reason I don't play it. It puts me to sleep. My country jams, man. Trucking jam. Said bye. That's my 20-some hundred. Wary, because I don't know what, I can't remember what she gives us. I think this might be that. I think I'll hold out. XP is good, but I don't know if it's really necessary. That's necessary. Some other stuff. To me, maybe I'm weird. I don't know. But these guys to drain their munitions and all. We'll point out. How many of them play the other trucking simulator games? You know what I mean? How often do you play those? Because it seems like it's very similar, and after a while, all these type of games kind of get the repetitive edge to them. But yeah, let's see. I guess we got more of variants. The fact that they are varying the trailers now, it does help. That's why I want to get to the old note. That way I got those guys want to do for this same thing, if I don't already have it built up. Obviously, at some point I'm going to be getting different trucks, because right now I haven't got a new truck for one simple reason. It's simply I'm working on no motion, you know, to get max out that skill. Then I'll be moving on to, if it's quest. I don't think I like the quest as much. I do like these old motion trucks, or is this the Scandia ones? I think someone mentioned them, or those quest is one of them is the Scandia. Whoa, there's one of those rapid ones you have to watch out for. I just see, did he disappear? That would have been weird. Where'd he go? I would love to see an American one though, for all honesty. I like these Euro ones too, but I'd love to see American. I get it though. Based on the Grand Theft truck, which is American, obviously. I can see why they don't. I don't think these roads are big enough because of how big the grill. And why does oh, we did it so perfectly last time I did this. I did it so perfectly. I've been trying to avoid what I call this shortcut because it's not very realistic to use out, but this is the one you already usually gives me. I'm trying to back her up from open here. Open here, open here. He's gonna use my mind. Open left. Oh man, I have it. Oh, that was... oh, crap, I had X. So we're gonna go down the middle, fix the truck out, and see what I got left. Throughout the refill, maybe 22,418. It's not bad. Again, once I do that, I'm filling up won't be as much to do, but obviously manual gear not available. God, I know this. We just quit water. Why? I wish you wanted to put that on the same buttons you put this other stuff on. You guys gonna be nice. Let me in. Maybe I'm going out to the industry visa. True. Range Road. You guys all go back to right. Well, the first time around wasn't nearly as much fun. Go make a round trip. I made a mistake there, and I went to right for food out there. I'm almost tempted to unload. I'm afraid I'll fall asleep. I'm not waiting for them. That's why I'm doing that. Took us 2 days. Damn, what the hell is this? What you done to realize there's a turn around there? Out the damn way. Oh crap, seeing off dude. Yes, Connie, I know. Shut up. Yes, I am sleepy. I just want to go to sleep. No, really am actually. They're really awesome. I may have to go get in this garage though. One of these. That's the important thing. This broadcast. Let's get to garage. They may why don't do that there. This simple is. Did I turn my damn lights on a while ago? Here, I'm gonna follow. Let's turn them on. So let's do another Andre. No, I've heard this Charlie too, but Andre's down the road and Charlie's way down the road. I mentioned Andre's more likely to give me a longer haul than Charlie. I haven't had one to meet him all day though. Or bike. I'm gonna have those. I've had a few Pine Creek ones. Fatal thing I like about this also, you know, you see it here, over here at Andre's, but you really see it other places. The changes to the area. This you'll see it if you watch the building. It's still hard to see this one. The day or one night, but good nice roofs there, buildings. You see this building back here grow as you more common as you do missions. You don't see the statue though. I thought it was weird. You just don't see the statue. I see a truck. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Must have. Don't have it covered up. Should have it covered up in the rain with plywood. Should quick run. Once more onto the bridge. Also, I hope you notice the difference, like on dirt than asphalt or tarmac. Well, you call it. I would hope you would notice the difference. That's the one thing you don't really. I mean, it's sort of seems like right now I don't. Not getting as much speed, but I say fix it. Maybe they'll find fix it. That was some of those weird. You shouldn't be paid. I know because I don't see on the way in. You should notice that. You should definitely notice the difference. You want to be able to get as much speed. I could have did this and then select the thing. But the closest to, now the starting spots, you don't get much of a, as we know, you don't get much of a, you gotta drive to go, I mean, you gotta drive to go get fuel. But on these RT garages, it's right there, really, right down the street by Cans, and then the other one's right across the street pretty much from where you go in. Well, hopefully this will be another yard. There's 2 yards here. I'll keep getting. Nope, same damn yard. I think there's 2 here. Ain't there? Yeah. Rarely get that one. Rarity. If I could get that from Davis Finn, has one there, I believe. We may do one Iona before I go take a rest. That'll be our new. Her first one was really just a couple trailers. It's the second one as well. But to tell you, for me, what's interesting to I didn't see playing that game. That's what's kind of got me. But this is cool at all. How much trucking games? I see that name. Is not normal. Don't know what he likes. Those trucking games or gamer. I don't think that's the name. Maybe wrong. Jesus, I'm not doing too bad. So we're going, guys. Let's do it. Let's do this. We're going to Osterhaven port to the garage. Deep navy blue. What truck is that for? That would be me. Love the blue. I like this. I kind of like this mango though too. I don't know. I just thought the yellow was so redundant. Just when you see me change the color. Come on, guys. Jesus, this light's long enough. I'll be here all day. These guys are gonna keep going around and around. Hey, make them wait there all day. It's got to just later. It's got to be out. It's don't know what to go tell you next and all of a sudden. Hey, it's me. I'm Mario. Of course, to me, Mario always sounds like Captain William. This is a cartoon. It's an old cartoon. It's super sure what it rules. I think he did. I still remember having a. I had a cassette. It was Super Mario music stuff, but I still remember him doing voice on there too. It sounded like him, you know. It's a very distinct voice. You know, the one that did it. I think it's on the song too. Of course, got the little legendary Aston Manager. Of course, also famous on the grossest one I found. I want to do a mission, but I'm another one, but I'm really tired, guys. I'm just good when your eyes are drooping and you're driving in the game. That's the thing I didn't hear either. There was no sound effect for it. But damn it, I don't. As long as the game's good, I don't care. Some stuff don't bother me. That's what I've always said. As long as the game's good, it makes you want to play. That's something I've always said about this. For me, there's some small details that may not be that great about it, but that we wish they had more. But I like the game, but as long as I like the game, yeah. Now, there was a point I hate to say this game was where I couldn't have recommended it. I think they're getting where I could. What's that saying? Estes Park. Oh, I was wondering because I don't recall that song. $26 might be too fast. Spaceship without a load? Holy crap, I just remembered that on the load on the back end there. Hi! Hi! That is just the whole purpose of this one. Let's get the new garage. Then we'll be working. We'll be actually doing free people when we we'll do as many as we can when we do it again, because we'll have 3 new people to work with. Fiona, Sven, and David. I can't wait to do his. More to test his timing, because he had some really. I think those were some of the ones that failed before, because this got one, especially this road right here, which you do have to go down a lot for him. Oh boy, calling spinners. I think you got to do back-to-back trailers once tired. It's like timed, but the problem was I went the wrong direction or something, or something. We started going to, I thought they were both in Norden, I think, and they weren't. One was Midham, one was in Norden. I hope to God it don't crash. Keeps acting wonky. That's the only issue I've had with this game. Is the big issue is when the crashing issue, because you can't play when it's crashing. Or be careful. This is what's it to the left here. Something to make it as what's supposed to be. This is like that should be something. Was there 3, 4 cars in front of me? Can't tell how many are up there. Say 4. Looking at that, looks like there's one right ahead. That black car that's up in front. I can see it. Looks like there's one more ahead. Yeah, there's 4. The fact that I ain't got a trailer, I'm tempted to fly by them, but blind turn, that's risky. Screw it, here we go. Bobby! Who's such a great light? This is only a motorcycle light split. The fact that I didn't get it, that truck is damaged shows me how good that was running. Oh crap. Hi Maddie. Maniac driver on the road in a truck. I do not know what she meant. I haven't seen him. I'll keep an eye out for him. Where am I? On the freeway? Going to Osterhaven? It was headed that way, huh? I'll let you know if I see him, but... Or to her, you know, it might be a female. You ladies are known to have a little bit of a love blood, ain't you? Whoa. Okay, see you later. Yeah, what's on there? Green truck, huh? Yeah. That they didn't want to say that truck vehicle hit him. But say, oh crap! I hit him very late. Yeah, I hit something there. I meant to it. I didn't feel nothing earlier. I would have hit something. I would have knew. Yes, it was me. Of course it was me. You don't need good green trucks. Yeah, I'll take you out next time we get. We'll have some time off. Bye. Yeah, right. I gotta get any time off between Connie and her. Get that guy somewhere over there. Don't you dare come over. I'm taking a risk going this fast. These trucks are not good at the higher speeds in the turns. But we got rain. We got rain. I got bad tires. This is a disaster waiting to happen. I'm gonna get back out now. That lane. I saw a report. I'm glad I did. I gotta get off. Wait, this coming out over there. It's got the sound for me. Go by the homeless camp. What it looks like. In fact, even with the plywood down there, it really looks like a homeless camp will do it down there. You have no clue how much I've been to I need Fiona. If I could get that before I go to Fiona. Next, that'll be the start of the next broadcast. Because again, I'm really put this with loads so much problems there. Remember, I got stopped the engine up there. To buy this damn place. Yeah, I don't. Tried to sign on dotted line. We're sort of going. There's buttons on here. Initial there. Okay, guys. Let's go do it for now. Smash the like button, subscribe, leave comments, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time. Maybe later. Keep an eye out. Could be later today. I just gotta get some rest, guys. I don't like really falling asleep here. So once I'm done building this skill up, by the way, this is the truck I'm looking at. I think I like that one over this one. I don't like that triple axle on back. I'll be up first on that. You know it's better on engine wear. That's better. That's better. That's got more tire wear though. I don't like tire wear. What I want. I ain't got a lot of shit. What's this? Look at that. There's that, and there's the tour. This looks like a man. This almost looks like a man. If you look at the logo, even. It's kind of what it reminds me of. And then you have the jaunt, the big boy. And then of course you get the Dev Series. Oh, they got the. I like these. The Venture, the Tour, the Beast, the Dev, and the Work are ones because they all got that triple. That this had the free axles, not 4 or 2, but 3. I like those. It's more what I'm used to driving. American, even though I'm getting used to 2 wheels, and limited 2 axles. But I drive that on Grand Pass. So yeah, we're gonna do leave, and of course I'm going to save, and that'll be it. So see you guys next time again, probably later today. Maybe it depends how I feel. I'm hoping, yeah, because this is really helping my hand relax, which I've been needing. My accelerator finger, I guess, what you could call it. That's been really sore lately. So keep that in mind. I'll see you next time, guys.